Introducing the Garrett ACE 150 metal detector. With excellence proven by countless hours of field testing, the ACE brings to economical treasure hunting the miracles of microprocessor controls, target ID technology with computerized circuitry, plus mode selection and discrimination. This video will acquaint you with the basic features of the detector and offer instructions for successful treasure hunting. To turn on the detector, press and release the power touchpad. The ACE 150 features two indicator scales. These dark rectangles on the lower scale indicate what targets your detector will sound on. And when it sounds, a single cursor will appear on this upper scale to show what you found. The target ID legend just above will then help you to identify your target. As you press the mode touchpad to select from one of the three hunting modes, all metal, jewelry, or coins, you can see some of the rectangles disappear. Your ACE will sound now only on targets represented by the remaining visible rectangles. But you'll still see a cursor appear for every metallic target you find. That's right, the ACE lets you see on this upper scale every target as you find it. Plus, this depth scale will indicate the depth of your coin-sized targets. Now, watch the ACE in action. Listen to those detection sounds as he scans back and forth across the target to locate it. The target ID cursor indicates he may have found a coin, and this depth scale will indicate how deeply that coin is buried. Let's take a close look at the detector and learn about all its features. This will enable you to hunt with this detector most effectively. First, make certain that you've read this owner's manual from cover to cover. Don't try to memorize anything. You're just trying to become familiar with your detector. And when you're watching this video, stop and check with the manual anytime you have a question. To learn about all the controls on the ACE 150, we'll conduct what we call bench testing. With your ACE on a wooden table and all metallic objects at least 3 feet away, use the mode touchpad to select the all metal mode, which is designed to detect all metallic objects. Now, listen to the sounds made by various common objects as they are brought across your search coil. A coin. A bottle cap. A pull tab. Note the difference in the sounds. Targets with a high conductivity, such as most U.S. coins, produce Garrett's exclusive coin alert, while targets of medium conductivity, such as jewelry, nickels, or foreign coins, sound like this. Iron and nails produce this low-pitch audio signal. Watch where the target ID cursor is located when various objects are detected and try to remember these locations. Next, scan the same objects with the detector set in the jewelry mode, then in the coins mode. Listen to the detection sounds made or not made by the various objects. A coin, a bottle cap, a pull tab, a ring, a nickel, and a nail. Notice that a single cursor still appears when each target is detected. Yet, because the ID cursor appears in a segment above one that is not darkened on the lower scale, there is no sound. No matter what kind of detector you hunt with, bench testing helps you to understand all its controls. The knowledge you gain by bench testing any detector will enable you to use it more effectively when you take it to a beach or park to hunt for coins, jewelry, and rings. Plus, it will help you avoid finding pull tabs and similar trash. Let's talk about that touchpad on the control panel marked Sensitivity. Of course, you'll be tempted to set sensitivity to the maximum to hunt as deeply as possible. There will be times, however, when conditions cause erratic sounds such as these, which you can eliminate by reducing the sensitivity. 3 factors can cause your detector to behave erratically: outside electromagnetic interference, irregular ground mineralization, and a large number of trash targets. When such conditions occur, make certain that you are scanning with your coil at a constant height. You might find it helpful to raise the coil an inch or 2. Conditions in the area may sometimes require that you search at reduced sensitivity. Always begin operating at the factory preset sensitivity setting, which will be appropriate for most environments. You can increase sensitivity to the level that conditions permit. Attempting to operate at sensitivity above the level that permits quiet and stable operation may actually cause you to miss deep targets that you would have found had you not pushed the detector. Incidentally, if you ever want to return to your detector settings to those set at the factory, press and hold the power touchpad for about 5 seconds or until you hear 2 beeps. The headphone jack is located at the rear of the control housing. Headphones are a valuable accessory for any metal detector. They are particularly essential in noisy locations, where it is difficult to hear sounds from the detector. Because all Garrett detectors are designed to maximize battery life, the 4 AA batteries that came with the Ace should last 20 to 40 hours. Remember when you turned on the detector by pressing the power touchpad, this battery indicator flashed briefly on the left side of your screen. When the symbol remains lighted, it's time to replace your batteries. To reach them, gently slide the lid forward and lift it off, permitting you to remove the 4 old batteries. Markings on the detector will indicate the polarity required for installation of new batteries. Make certain your batteries are installed properly and securely, but do not force. After you install them, position the control panel lid and slide it back snugly. When storing the detector for longer than about 1 month, you should remove its batteries. Let's now put our operational knowledge into practice. Always remember that hard work, patience, and research are 3 of the keys to success in treasure hunting. Research is important because it is vital that treasure always be sought in areas where it exists. Remember, in searching for treasure, you must hunt where people may have lost it. Parks and crowded beaches are popular examples, but you can use your imagination to locate other treasure troves. Here are some hunting suggestions. As you walk, scan the search coil from side to side in front of you. Do not hurry. Be sure to keep the coil level and at a constant height of about 1 inch or 2 above the ground. Overlap each scan sweep at least 25% of the search coil's width. Do not skip any areas. Avoid lifting the search coil at the end of your swing. Be methodical. Concentrate on your scanning. When you are searching in the all-metal mode, detection of any metal target will be indicated by an increase in sound, and a cursor will always appear on the upper scale when you detect a target while hunting in any of the ACE's 3 modes. Until you gain experience, it is recommended that you hunt in the all-metal mode and dig all targets that you discover. Remember that although every target will always be indicated by a cursor on the upper scale, your detector will sound only on those targets whose cursor matches a segment darkened on the lower scale. Yes, this ACE detector is one of the easiest to operate of all Garrett instruments. The target ID legend will be useful in helping you determine whether or not to dig. The depth scale indicates this target is 4 inches deep. Locating your target precisely will enable you to recover it by digging the smallest hole possible. Draw an imaginary X on the ground with the search coil at the place where maximum sound occurs. A technique favored by some veteran treasure hunters is to scan back and forth over a suspected target. Then, move to one side to make a perpendicular scan over the same location. Now, dig at the cross point of your X. Always make as small a hole as possible. It is quicker, requires less work, and makes refilling easier. After you have hunted with the ace for only a short time, you will be surprised at how proficient you have become with it. Do not expect to achieve the greatest accuracy and success, however, until you have used this detector for at least 100 hours or more. Don't forget to take Mr. Garrett's advice to search only in the all-metal detection mode with no discrimination for at least 10 hours during your learning phase, and to dig and study all targets. Your Garrett Ace represents the highest quality in metal detector manufacturing. Protect it in this handsome carry bag and complement it with other quality accessories from Garrett, like these headphones, which will mask outside noises and allow you to hear all the signals made by your ace. This 4 1/2-inch Super Sniper search coil is especially suited for finding coins or hunting in tight places. Also available is this 9 by 12-inch coil, which will help you discover larger and deeper treasures. Protect all your search coils with covers such as this and lengthen their lifespan. You need tools to recover your discoveries. Garrett offers this kit with pouch, probe, and digger, all you need for recovering coins or any other kind of treasure. Finally, Garrett's Ram Publishing Company offers a number of books designed to help you find more treasure. The new Successful Coin Hunting is filled with how-to tips and success stories about coin hunting. A sincere request that Charles Garrett makes of every user of one of his detectors is that each place searched be left in a better condition than it was found. Obeying no trespassing signs and filling holes are but two requirements of a dedicated metal detector hobbyist. When hunting, it's good to remember that any metal detector may discover underground power lines, explosives, or other items which, when struck, could cause personal injury. Always use reasonable caution in digging toward any target, particularly in areas where you are uncertain of underground conditions. Never forget that your ace is a sensitive electronic instrument, even though it's built to withstand rugged treatment in the outdoors. Use your Garrett detector to the fullest extent possible, yet always protect the detector and handle it with reasonable care. Your Proformance search coil is submersible. The control housing is not. Never submerge the control housing and always protect it from heavy mist, rain, or blowing surf. Keep your detector clean. Always wipe the housing and control panel display after use. Disassemble the stem and wipe it clean after use in sandy areas. Wash the coil when necessary. Isn't this Ace 150 a marvelous instrument? For years, the Garrett and Ace names have been synonymous with coin hunting excellence. This instruction video gives you a real head start on learning to use the Ace properly. Watch it several times. Meanwhile, study your owner's manual, and you will begin to develop hunting techniques of your own. But most important is the advice that all of us have heard since we were children. You know what it is. Practice, practice, practice. It's up to you. Good hunting.